Human history has been a long war against pain. But until the 1840s, humanity was losing that war brutally. In those days, the operating table was no different from a torture rack. There was no sleep. There was no escape. All you had was a glass of whiskey and a thick leather strap to bite on. Back then, the best surgeons weren't the most careful. They were the fastest. A legendary doctor could amputate a leg in under 30 seconds. Speed was the only mercy for a patient in agony. This was the brutal reality of medicine before the miracle. But the miracle didn't start in a sterile laboratory. It started at a wild, chaotic party. In the mid-19th century, people inhaled laughing gas for entertainment. In 1844, a dentist named Horace Wells noticed something incredible at a party. A man had gashed his leg open while high on the gas. But he was still laughing. He felt no pain at all. Wells realized at that moment, this discovery could change the human race forever. Wells was certain he had changed the world. But his public demonstration at Harvard ended in a nightmare. The gas didn't work properly, and the patient screamed. Wells was chased out as a humbug, a fraud. He was ruined. There was one witness to this tragic failure: William Morton, a 25-year-old dentist who was Wells' former student and business partner. Morton didn't laugh at his mentor's failure. Instead, he obsessively hunted for the missing link. He eventually found it in a mysterious liquid called ether. Morton knew he needed a bigger stage to prove it. He approached the Emperor of Boston Medicine, Dr. John Collins Warren, the chief surgeon at Harvard. The 68-year-old Titan saw a strange conviction in the young man's eyes and granted him one last chance at the Harvard Surgical Theater. October 16, 1846. A deathly silence fell over the room. Morton, now 27, held the glass inhaler with trembling hands. As the patient drifted into a deep sleep, Dr. Warren raised his cold scalpel. No screaming. No struggling. For the first time in history, a human being was cut open without feeling a thing. Stunned, Dr. Warren removed his glasses and turned to the silent audience. He whispered the words that would change medical history forever. Gentlemen, this is no humbug. From that day on, surgery was no longer hell. The obsession of a young dentist and the courage of an old surgeon had finally broken the chains of human agony. Modern medicine was born.